All right, she talks to the animals, but Tricia McKay is no Dr. Dolittle. In fact, many pet owners will tell you she's a real Dr. Do-Lots.
He's very adventurous, he's very obedient. He just loves to get out and about. In fact, he tells me he'd like to get out and about a little more, actually.
Russell is talking to Tricia McKay. Russell is a dog. So is Holly.
She's a very fun-loving, happy dog.
Then there's Coco.
She's been quite an abused horse.
Tricia has not spent time in an institution. She is the only animal communicator in Australia.
And it's by telepathic communication, which is just basically mentally receiving and sending messages.
She has conversed with hundreds of animals, telling their owners what vets couldn't find. And here's the best bit. She never meets the animal, does it all off a photo. Bones the lion was depressed about his caged condition. Zali the horse had behavioural problems. Alfie the dog wouldn't eat his greens.
Yeah, it was amazing.
The vet couldn't fix Avril Norman's cats, Bella and Zeus, until they had a telepathic with Tricia.
She basically came with a whole list of stuff that was completely spot on about where we lived, what the cats liked to eat, even their favourite foods, the fact that we were having renovations at home, things that she couldn't have known.
The cats told Tricia it was those renovations that was causing them stress. Avril changed things at home and the cats got better.
Animals are more intuitive than we are, and we've just lost touch a little bit with the stimulation of life, but they're still in touch with that nature and that connection, and they feel the vibration of the earth. And I guess that's why like elephants and the other animals in the tsunamis were way gone before we even knew what hit.
So we put Tricia to the test, giving her just a photo to work from. First up, Holly.
She's well looked after. There's not a mean bone in this little dog's body, and she has quite a sense of humour. But she's also very independent.
She is, yes, that's very true. Holly.
But owner Juliet Love is concerned about Holly's nocturnal activities.
She takes herself off on these walks, and it's happened about 3 times now, and she just doesn't come back for an hour or so, and we're beside ourselves roaming the streets, and yeah, I just don't know what that's about.
And I actually saw her going on one. She actually visits an older lady, a mature lady, and she said it's a friend of hers, and it's actually some distance from the house.
So Holly's straying towards strangers in the night.
She's a very shy, gentle, sensitive horse. She's very, she's kind, but she's quite fragile at the moment.
She'd just been left abandoned in a paddock, and she was emaciated. She hadn't seen a farrier, hadn't seen a dentist, and had no basic care for months and months.
Coco was rescued by the RSPCA. Simone is her carer.
I felt that in her past with males that there has been some abuse.
I do imagine that she would have some emotional scarring from her early years.
Do animals love a chat?
Oh, animals love a chat. In fact, that's why the dog sits there and just stares into your face going, why can't you understand me? Please understand me. They'd love you to talk to them.